No, you can't really technically recycle everything that you have. We can recycle quite a bit of our consumer items, packaging, paper, magazines. The containers that most of our food comes in is recyclable for the most part. There are exceptions, of course, to every rule. And then we have items that may not be recyclable but could be reused, and that's also very important to think about when you're trying to unload some of your items that you have. It's very geographic specific, so it depends on what your local community accepts in their program. But I have an example of some of the things that I recycle here in Washington, D.C. So let's see. This is my bag that I use to collect my items in the house. So, for example, egg carton, very recyclable paper. PET, plastic. And these caps are now actually becoming more recyclable too. They prefer you actually take them off because they compress this stuff. So having the cap on can be a danger when sorting or compacting. And then, oh, well, I guess we enjoyed a bottle of wine perhaps in the last few days. So glass is obviously very recyclable as well. And here's some other things. Like this is just regular paper. I think this came off of some dry cleaning, so that can be recycled. And then plastic bags are also something that is being accepted here in the Washington, D.C. metro area, but it's not acceptable in all programs. But generally plastic bags, again, this is dry cleaning bag. You can generally take these and other plastic film bags to your grocery store, and they usually have a drop-off place where you can recycle that. But we just happen to be able to accept that here in D.C. Here in the district, we have single-stream recycling, which is actually becoming the norm throughout the country. And that's essentially because the sorting technologies have advanced such that you can combine all of your recycled materials into one container. And then when it goes to what we call a MRF, a materials recovery facility, that's when the sorting takes place and it's broken down into the various types of recyclable commodities. Best places that I've found, and my friends at Earth's 911 will thank me, but they have a really great website. It's called Earth's 911, and I believe if you go online, it's just earths911.org, and you can punch in your zip code, and they'll basically tell you all the things that can be recycled in your community program, or they'll also have a list of where you can drop off other items like batteries and hazardous waste and other kinds of materials that aren't generally collected at curbside. It's always good to rinse them out first because, again, it goes to vectors like rats, and certainly we have a rat problem in the District of Columbia, and as do most large cities. So if you give them a quick rinse, that's good. The other is that not all of the sorting that takes place is mechanical. There is some manual separation that takes place, and so people are actually coming in contact with the recyclable commodities. So it's always nice to not have them, get a big blob of food on their hands when they're trying to do their work.